When you try to draw heads in different angles, does it turn out like this? Well, in this video, I'll show you how to go from this to this. Just look at that perspective. Such beautiful eyes, such a magnificent jawline, one truly chiseled by angels. But enough talking, let's get into the video. The first thing we want to start off with when drawing heads is the shape. We all know by now that to draw a head, you draw a circle, a line for the middle of the face, a line for the eyes, and so on and so forth. But when you try to do the same for a head that's turning, it might end up looking a little strange for you, and you might not know why that is. So for now, we're drawing the head from a front view, keep that method. But when drawing the head turning, let's refine it a little more. When you look at a real head, there is a circle, yes, but that doesn't cover the full real width of the head. Instead of going from a circle straight into the details, what I like to do is still draw a line across the head to show where the eyes are, but instead of drawing a straight line to show the middle of the head, I like to draw a curved line that highlights all the features, like the forehead, eyes, nose, lips, and chin. If you still want to make it clearer, draw a line from the ear to where you want the top of the eye and the beginning of the eyebrow to start. But now that we've got the head shape, eyes through, this is the circle, and you said yourself that the real human head isn't the size of a circle, and that's right. Now, starting from the top of the eye, you want to go over the circle and around it until it loops back to the ear and the neck, like that. Not only have you got the real width of the head correct, but you've got your eye lines, your nose, lips, ears, and everything else. But now comes your next problem. You've gotten pretty good at this, but when you try to draw a head raising or lowering, you end up like this. And the main problem people have when drawing like this is thinking that the proportions remain the same. Think about it. If you're looking up at someone, you'll see less of their upper eyelid and more of their bottom eyelid. If you're looking down at someone, you'd see more of the top eyelid and the bottom. But this doesn't just apply to the eyes. When looking down at someone, the forehead becomes more pronounced, and the opposite when you're looking up. Struggle to imagine this. Think of a building. When you stand in front of a building, it will look much wider because it's the closest to you. But when you look up, the top begins to look smaller because it's further away. And suddenly it's a little more simple, right? Also, you have to remember that a head is not just floating in space, it's connected to the neck. In the sketching phase, before you do any shading or detailing, draw a simple circle to show where you're going to put the neck. Remember, it's a sketching phase. You can add as many guidelines as you want and it won't matter. You need to draw guidelines for literally everything you can until you get it right. And lastly, one of the most important parts is to not get frustrated. Art is a process. Naturally, you won't get everything right. Use as much help as you can get, whether it's from guidelines or references. Take your time with it until you really do understand it, because it's a learning process. You might constantly stumble into the same mistakes as before, but as long as you keep working at it, you really will improve, I promise you. I thought the same thing almost a year ago. Looking at my art, I kept thinking that I was like my cat. I couldn't get any better at art because I was just stuck there. And now here I am. My drawings, not a pro or anything, but happy to have improved. And hopefully after this video, you'll be able to draw heads more accurately as well. If you've enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe. I try to upload daily, so check in whenever you want to. Comment something down below as well, whether it's just to say that this video helped or you enjoyed it. I respond to all my comments. That's all. Love you and have an amazing day.